In a recent article for The Nation, you wrote that Trump's foreign policy views should be welcomed. Which ones?
I guess I got to begin so I can go home and socialize with my friends by saying I'm not a supporter of Donald Trump. I have no tie to the campaign. But what he said about foreign policy, American foreign policy, got my attention in a big way. Now, the reason this interests me, and I think you, because we've lived through the same decades, is I think we are in the worst international crisis and facing the gravest threats to our national security in decades. So then comes along Trump.
And what did he say that you agreed with?
I'm doing something you might not like, but knowing you'd ask me what he said, coming down here, I just jotted it down on a piece of paper. I'll summarize it in 25 seconds in 5 categories. And then you tell me what you think we ought to be talking about. He says, why is the United States trying to lead the world everywhere and be the world's policeman? That's a reasonable question. He says, secondly, NATO is 67 years old. The Soviet Union disappeared 25 years ago. What is the purpose of NATO today? Is it obsolete? It's not fighting terrorism. So what is the purpose of NATO? Thirdly, he said, why has American policy become regime change? Iraq, Libya, some people think in Ukraine, now in Syria. When, says Trump, and he likes this word, the result has always been, and draws it out, disaster. He's not entirely wrong. Fourthly, he says, why have we turned Russia, and he mentions Putin, into an enemy? Russia should be our partner. And finally, he asked a question, or he said something that really made people upset. He refused to say in an interview whether he would ever use nuclear weapons. And people said, this is outrageous. In fact, Larry, that is official American nuclear policy. We do not have a no first use doctrine. We have never had it. We've left it, so to speak, on the table. So it seems to me that these are questions worthy of discussion.